Hey guys, I'm Ed, and today I'd like to show you guys how to make a fishing rig or like a fish trap. I used to use when I was younger. Now I decided to do it again. This is sort of a rig you can use to catch pike while you're not at the same place. You just hang it on a tree next to the shore where the pike could actually be, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. It's a pretty simple system. It has a hook, treble hook, a leader which pike can't bite, and a tube with the rope. So once the fish bites, it just goes away, and then you can just come pick it up. It's pretty much it's pretty simple thing, and I'll show you how to make it. So let's go. Before we start, make sure that this kind of rigs are legal in place where you catch fish. These are legal where I do it, as long as you don't leave them further than, I believe, 50 meters. You can't go away from them. So make sure it's legal in your place where you're gonna catch fish. And we're gonna use a live well as a bait. So let's start. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna need to get is like a plastic pipe. It's empty inside, and you need to get there is no rule what kind of the diameter has to be, what kind of size. It's whatever you guys like to use. You can also use a garden hose, it's the same thing, or wider pipes like this. It's okay. And what we do, like, we have to cut a piece from the pipe. So I'm gonna use the same piece, same size like here. I'm gonna mark it with a knife like this. Okay, and now I know the size I'm gonna use. So let's go cut it off. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, now let's cut this off. So I have to take off these leftovers on the pipe. The rest of it I'm gonna take off with my hands because it peels off right now very easy. You can also use a knife just to cut everything off, make it look nice. Okay, so your line won't tangle in it. Okay, now I have a drill. I'm gonna drill a hole. Actually, I'm gonna drill 2 holes. I'm gonna drill them through. Okay, and cut the leftovers off with a knife or pliers or cutters or anything. Just cut these off. Okay, let's go. Okay, next step, we need to get some wire. It could be any wire, and just go through these holes from both sides. One, and get it out here. And the other one, and get it out here. Now here we just have to tangle them together, tighten them up. This is not the best rope you could use, but any rope will do fine. It's not that necessary. Okay, I have a knot here. Okay, so here the smaller bit would be better because this knot would stay inside. Okay, so this is what we have here now. Next step, we need to get another wire. So I have the wire like this. Okay, this is what I'm gonna use. And what we do, we need to get, I don't know, let's get like 10 feet of it, maybe less. 10 feet is gonna be, but 10 feet should be fine. Yeah, let's do it 10 feet. Okay, so now I'm tying this line, this rope here through this hole. Choose one of the holes and tighten them up here. Okay, just easy like this. Any knot will do fine as long as it holds. Okay, good. You can cut the rest of it off. And it's good. Next step. Next thing I got is this is a bicycle tube. Okay, the old bicycle tube. It was leaking, so I'm using it. Well, we need a rubber piece. So I'm gonna cut it here. And we have a rubber piece like this. Okay, it's good. And we put it over the tube like this, very simple. Now you can just spin the black rope over your tube pipe. It's a good thing not to have too much rope here, because once you get the fish on, it's gonna go far, and it could get under some tree or something and you're not gonna get your fish out. So too long is not too good. Now we can just secure our rope inside here, under the rubber. At least it's not gonna go further. Next step, let's do the rig. Okay, here I have an old leader. As you can see, it's an old leader which got cut off. I got it in the tree and then I pulled and it just snapped. So it's because these connections are not the best connections you could actually use. These, where you just tighten these things up, it's not the best choice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tie a treble hook here. Okay, so I have some treble hooks here. I'm gonna tighten this up. You can use any knot you like. Okay, good. So we have our leader. One thing I didn't use here, and I'm not gonna use on here. No, actually I'm gonna use some, you need to use some sinkers. Get any sinker you can have, you know, anything you have you can use. So I have a split shot here, and I'm gonna put it over the leader. So also I need to get some kind of, yeah, okay, I'm gonna use this thing. okay, right here. So you have to use it because it's actually very comfortable to store these without the leaders, and store the leaders separately. So now we're tying this piece here to the black rope. These scissors are silly. Okay, this is good. Now when we need to use it, we can just connect our leader with the main rope, and we have everything ready. Over here we can put some split shots. Or if you can get some 1 ounce sinkers, they work even better. Okay, so now our rig is actually ready, and so how do we use this? We make a loop like this. Okay, so we have everything here. We make a loop and put it under the rubber. And our fish, bait fish, will just swim around with it. Once the pike bites, you're just gonna take it and go. It's gonna stop at some point, swallow the fish, and it's gonna have the hook in her mouth. And then we just come pick it up. So it's very simple, as you can see. You can actually, this is the same, you can use the same thing winter time also, works fine. So yeah. So this is where I'm gonna end. Next video, I'm gonna show you how I'm setting it up. So make sure to check that out. And you can subscribe if you like. And let's go. Check out the next video.